Okay, assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone, my name is Hamza. I'm the founder of Pakistan Driven, and we have a team with me, Maham, Badr, Kurat, and Sana. A huge round of applause for them. This wouldn't be possible without everyone, including this room. So a huge thank you for making to the Islamabad. I know many people have traveled from Karachi, Islamabad, Peshawar, and different cities and the countries. Saying thank you so much, and also a huge thanks to all the co-leaders. The tremendous work that you guys did in a couple of weeks, and also in last year, since last year. So thank you so much, especially Kurat, Maham, Sana, Badr. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Thanks to our sponsors, of course. Without the sponsors, it wouldn't be possible. So thank you again, PDF Butler, O2, and Salesforce Trailblazer community. All these fancy license stuff, all are sponsored from them. Yeah, thank you. How many of you know or have been are part of Pakistan Driven before? Awesome. So I just wanted to give a quick review of what Pakistan Driven is. We started in 2021 as a virtual conference, and we just started thinking of we'll just focus on Pakistan Salesforce community because before Pakistan Driven, there was not much of the information available for the community in Pakistan. Through Pakistan community, we've seen that it was a huge learning curve increase in a community and also the people who are growing in Salesforce ecosystem. Since for last the first year, I think actually Badr is going to talk more about the numbers, but our vision and the goal is to bring more people onto the platform, getting their skills elevated, deepen their knowledge of platform, supporting beginners who are getting on board into a Salesforce platform, and also for the developers, consultants, and the architects who are living in Pakistan and working for international companies. They should be feel like supported, and so that's why we have a huge community now. And again, Badr is going to talk more about the numbers. But I'm so happy and proud to see that we have more than 1,000 people in the Salesforce ecosystem in Pakistan and more growing. So that's also a very huge number.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. I see a lot of new people that have joined Pakistan Dreaming 2023. So just want to give you a glimpse of some previous years, how many registrations versus the attendees and speakers we have in 2021. Let's start from there. So we have 700 plus registration in our first year with more than 50 speakers that we had. That was a huge success for us in 2021, being a new in the Dreaming Conference, being starting with all of those hurdles. So that was a very great learning curve for me and Hamza and for all the co-leaders. Moving to the next year, in 2002, we tried to continue the momentum and we want to basically make it more bigger than the previous year and want to share more information. So in this year, we received 700 plus registration and with more than 50, 55 plus speakers in those sessions. So that was a huge curve, huge momentum that we have created throughout the years. And definitely we want to bring that in this year as well. So moving towards the 2023, so we have 450 plus registration. That includes the virtual plus the in-person as well. So the beauty of this conference or this event is like we now are in person and we have 200 plus in-person registration. I think we think as a success for us. And along with that, we have 55 plus sessions, more than 40 plus speakers are presenting their topics today. And hopefully everyone gets some knowledge and some learnings from here.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, first of all. This number, these faces, sitting over here, all smiling, dedicated to, sacrifice, I should say, their weekend for a community event. I think it's huge. So thank you so very much for coming. As Badr said, 2021, 2022, it was a virtual one. A sheer effort from Hamza, Badr, Kurat at that time, and now me this year, just to make sure that we are right in spot in order to make a representation and try to make an impact. So this year we have 450 plus registrations. We have 230 plus people joining online. We have in person 200 plus registrations in firm, and then there are people from 44 plus countries joining us this year as speakers, as attendees, as knowledge lovers. And then we have 49 plus speakers, and then we have 55 plus sessions. Just to give you an idea, the what you can get out of these sessions, it's basically for everyone. Either you're a consultant, either you're a developer, you're an architect, or you're just trying to make your way into the Trailblazer community. This is your spot to learn. So please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that you make a most out of this day. So without any further ado,
Before that, actually, hi everyone who are watching us voluntarily, virtually. So thank you so much for joining us.
and I think a big round of applause to everyone who's joining us virtually this year. This is huge. Alrighty, so that's the moment. We were looking for the keynote, and this time we decided to choose someone who is from Pakistan, who have spent more than 16 years in the Salesforce ecosystem. He is the Vice President of Solution Engineering in Salesforce, Ansar Ahmed. Please give them a round of applause.
So thank you, everyone. Thank you for the lovely, lovely welcome as well. So actually, before I start, I just want to say thank you on behalf of Salesforce. So I was very fortunate to first get involved in Pakistan Dreaming about 12 months ago with the amazing Kurat, who invited me to join a virtual call. Before that time, I had no idea that there was even a Salesforce community in Pakistan, that we had Trailblazers. So joining that call kind of just exposed me to kind of the depth, the quality. I was in the awe of the team here. So when the opportunity came to come here in person, I couldn't say no to that. So on behalf of Salesforce, I just want to thank everyone here. Thank you for attending in person. It's amazing to see you all here. And obviously everyone joining virtually as well. So it's a great honor to be here. In fact, it's my first time in Pakistan for about nearly 20 years. So the opportunity to come, at behalf of Salesforce to Pakistan Dreaming was an invitation that I just couldn't say no to. So it's a great honor to be here, and thank you. So, so before I started, I just wanted to show off a little bit. No, I didn't. I wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction to who I am and my own journey. So as Mohsin mentioned earlier, I've been a trailblazer now for close on to 17 years. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of background about who I am, my own journey as well to Salesforce. So I grew up in London. When I went to university, I actually studied business. But then I kind of realized that I wasn't going to get a job doing business because everyone was going to university and doing business. And I thought, okay, I need to get some proper skills. So I thought, okay, let me get into IT. IT back then in the 90s, it was a growing market. There were more and more jobs. So I thought, let me get into IT. So I started that, went to university. I then started off as a developer. And then I got into something called pre-sales, working with ERP systems. And for those that don't know, ERP systems are like manufacturing, distribution. Okay. But then I joined a company and they did CRM software. And back then it was CRM called Siebel. Some of you older people in the room might remember Siebel. Yeah. Horrible, horrible product. Yeah. Terrible product. Okay. Apologies if anyone's still working with Siebel, but it is terrible. Okay. Yeah. So I was working in Siebel. And this was probably about 2005, 2006. I know I look a lot younger, but unfortunately I am that old. And we kept getting beaten. We were doing these competitive bids and we just kept getting beaten all the time by this small company called Salesforce. Yeah. And we were like, how dare they? Who the hell are Salesforce? We're Siebel. We're a big enterprise business. We charge millions of pounds and this little product that's in the cloud. Like, what the hell is in the cloud? And they've got this logo, no software. That's outrageous. But we just kept getting beaten again and again. And I got so fed up of getting beaten all the time. I thought, heck, if you can't beat them, join them. So way back in 2007, I was fortunate enough to join Salesforce. But back then, it was just a simple sales cloud. So it was really simple, just one product, and I thought I'd stay there a couple of years, get a little bit of experience, move on. And, 16 or nearly 17 years, I'm still there. Okay. And the reason why I'm still there, I think it comes down to one thing. It's innovation, it's innovation, and it's people like you, the incredible community around Salesforce. And one of I think the best things about working at somewhere like Salesforce or being part of this amazing community of trailblazers is that constant cycle of innovation. It never changes. You can't get bored. It constantly reinventing. There are new ways of innovation coming through all the time. And for me, that is the most exciting thing, I think, about working at Salesforce. So I'll just share a little bit of my journey and about how I kind of got involved in Salesforce. So, I'm going to kind of talk about a few different things in my short keynote, and I'll do my best not to bore anyone, yeah? But if I am, somebody just tell me that little wave, move on, okay, and I'll hurry up. But I want to talk about AI, because AI is kind of transforming the way we're working, the technology, innovation, the way we're engaging. But I want to talk about it from a context of trailblazers, and what does it mean for our trailblazer community. But first of all, just a little bit more context about Salesforce. So I know some people are quite new to the Salesforce kind of ecosystem. Not everyone's been on this journey. For me, like 16 years. Actually, I do want to call somebody out, because I did meet somebody this morning who I think has actually been working with Salesforce longer than me. So Mohsin Raza from Cloud Junction, put your hand. Actually, stand up and be recognized. Come on, Mohsin, stand up. Let's give him a round of applause. There we go, Mohsin. I actually found out, I think he's been working with Salesforce longer than me, yeah? And the reason I wanted to call him out, he's been doing that in Pakistan, okay? To recognize that's what Salesforce can do, the potential and capability of Salesforce way back then, I think is pretty incredible, actually. So I just wanted to call you out. So for those who are new to Salesforce, let me tell you a little bit. And I won't go too much about the numbers, because the numbers are dull, okay? But in terms of a company, it's a pretty successful company. It started way back in 1999. In terms of sort of revenue, this year will be around 35 billion revenue, about 70,000 employees worldwide. And actually, when I started at Salesforce, we probably had around 2,000 employees, and we were barely scratching a million. Actually, we were making a few $1 million back then. Okay, so it's been incredible growth, but all of that growth has been led by trailblazers, So, there's so much that we can do as employees and so on, but it is really driven by you guys, the community, and that is so key to us. But even more important than the numbers and the growth are some of the accolades. I've talked about Salesforce and about innovation, but it is one of the world's most innovative companies. And that makes it a really exciting company to work for and to work with. It's incredible pace for technology. But equally as important are some of the recognitions around philanthropy and ethics. It's an incredible place to work when it has these sort of values at the heart of it. In terms of CRM, this is actually one of my favorite slides. It is heads and shoulders above the competition. Okay, so all of you that have chosen to kind of put your careers in the direction of Salesforce, you're definitely making the right choices as well. Okay, but that's all about the fact that our focus is on our customers. Yeah, it's about helping our customers connect better with their customers. It's about driving efficiency, productivity, and customer value. That is the vision behind Salesforce. And that has kind of kept us constant to our core, to our theme since day one, okay? And that's why the company is successful, why we're the market leader in CRM. It's that constant wave of understanding what is the next innovation, what is going on in the industry, and how does that mean in terms of our products, our customers, and our trailblazers. So the next innovation is clearly AI, okay? And that is going to fundamentally change the way we engage as businesses, the way we engage with software. In fact, the way we engage with technology, it's incredible. Actually, put your hands up if you've kind of used ChatGPT or Bard. Yeah. So if you haven't, try it. It is a game changer. The amount of times I've used that to write letters and emails, okay? And I know this has been recorded, and I probably shouldn't admit it. I actually use it to write my mum's birthday message. Okay, so it is incredible. She won't be watching this, so it's okay. It's okay. So So from a Salesforce perspective, we've actually been working with AI since 2014. So way back then, we recognized that this is going to be a game changer in technology. And so we built this an amazing AI research team within Salesforce. And along that way, they've led some incredible innovations. They've done over 200 research papers, 300 innovations as well. And they've introduced AI into every layer of our platform and across all of our applications as well. And our AI research team have published some of the first papers on prompt engineering and generative AI as well. So we've got an incredible sort of AI talent. 2016, we launched our Salesforce Einstein, which was all about predictive AI within the technology. And this year, we've now introduced some generative capabilities. And we've got a really exciting roadmap. And because I didn't do a safe harbor slide at the beginning, I won't talk about any of the futures that are coming, but we have a very exciting roadmap in terms of new AI and generative capabilities that are coming on the platform as well. But even equally as important about the innovation is also the focus on trusted, ethical AI as well. So Salesforce is a member of 6 global organizations, committees on safe and ethical AI, and we've signed up to a US government initiative about the humane use of AI. So that very much underpins our engagement of AI, which is core to our values of trust, fundamental to what we do at Salesforce, trust and transparency. So AI is changing the game fundamentally, that the way we're going to be using software, the way we interact with software, and actually probably the way we interact with each other. And it's going to fundamentally change the way that businesses work as well. It's so exciting. It's incredible. But, you know, the AI opportunity is going to have a huge impact from the perspective of growth, productivity, customer success. You know, the AI economy globally is expected to be, you know, have an impact of 4.4 trillion. That's a lot of money, okay? But to really take advantage of AI, you've got to have an AI strategy. You've got to understand how you're going to use that technology. You're going to need to think about the skills that you need, but also you as individuals, what are the skills that you need to develop and grow to really take advantage of AI, to grow careers in AI? Because by 2029, 64% of executives expect to be hiring employees with AI skills. So it's fundamental to you as trailblazers in terms of the skills that you develop. So how are you going to do this? Well, we see trailblazers as a lead in that AI revolution. The opportunity for our trailblazers, I think, is amazing. It's so exciting, okay? You know, globally at the moment, we have over 20 million trailblazers, and that's growing every day. There are over 2,000 different success groups like Pakistan Dreaming. This by far is the best one. You know, I've had the opportunity to interact with many different sort of user groups, and by far, Pakistan Dreaming head and shoulders above all the rest of them. Don't tell them I said that. Hopefully they won't be watching this, but they're great as well. But you guys are the best. You guys are the best. Yeah, it's incredible. But what does it mean in terms of AI? So we think by 2028, not we think, IDC have predicted that it's going to create another nearly 12 million new jobs, jobs that don't exist now, jobs that you wouldn't even be thinking about. It's going to transform economies, you know, and the net gain from 2022 to 2028 is going to be more than 2 trillion. So there's a huge opportunity. And like I said, trailblazers will be leading that revolution. You guys are going to be in the vanguard of that. So how are we going to help you? Well, apart from sort of, you know, these amazing groups like Pakistan Dreaming, you know, Trailhead, I think, is kind of unrivaled out there. It's an incredible learning platform. I'm sure most of you have kind of been on Trailhead. It's gamified, it's interactive, it's fun, and it's free, which is kind of cool as well. But it's an amazing platform for learning new skills, you know, not just technology skills, but also business skills, leadership skills as well. So if you haven't tried Trailhead, get onto Trailhead, you know, ASAP, okay, and start developing those skills, because it is a phenomenal learning platform as well. You know, and it's not just about learning AI skills. It also connects you to new opportunities as well, and actually earning credentials that actually mean something out on the market. So we think Trailhead, incredible platform that can really drive innovation in your organizations, really lead to customer success, but give you the skills to take advantage of that opportunity. So what are those sort of skills? So obviously you're going to have your technology skills. You know, Trailhead is an amazing platform to kind of learn those core tech skills, whether it's AI, data management, understanding what digital transformation means as well. But it also offers a fantastic platform for learning people skills and leadership skills as well. You know, things like, you know, public speaking, presentation delivery, how to collaborate, developing a strategy and communication. Before I got into Trailhead, you would never got me on a stage, okay? I wouldn't have ever gone anywhere near a stage, okay? But it transforms your kind of ability. But it does that in a really nice, easy to learn way. You know, it's fun, as I mentioned, it's gamified, and you can try out your skills in practice as well in a really safe environment. So it's an amazing learning platform, not just in terms of technology, not just in terms of Salesforce and learning about Salesforce and the different applications, but also for those people skills as well. So definitely give it a go if you haven't already spent some time on that platform. And of course, you know, it's the opportunity to earn sort of globally recognized Salesforce credentials. There are over 1,000 different courses on there as well. So 1,000 different badges, including the amazing super badges. Actually, put your hands up. We've got a Rangers in the room. If you're a Ranger, put your hand up. Okay. Wow. Amazing. But there's loads more opportunity for people out there to become Rangers as well. So get into 100 badges will get you to that Ranger status as well. In fact, put your hands up if anyone's a triple Ranger in the room. Do we have any? Wow. One triple Ranger at the front. Okay. Next time I'm here, I want to see some more hands. All right. Promise? Oh, even more? Are you waiting for me to come to the alls? Oh, sorry. I was going to, my maximum was triple Ranger. But wow, sorry, I take it back. We have all-star. Put your hands up if you're an all-star. Wow. We have 2 all-stars. Give them a round of applause. That's not, you know, that's amazing. What an achievement. Yeah. I'm not an all-star. I'm barely a triple. I don't even think I'm a triple Ranger. Okay. But I promise the time I come back to Pakistan, I'll be triple Ranger. Okay. I'm not going to get to, I don't think I'll get to all-star though. I can't. Yeah. But that's amazing. Congrats on that. Yeah. So it's an amazing way to actually earn sort of globally recognized credentials and certifications as well. Okay. So, you know, I don't just want this to talk about Salesforce and Trailhead. I also want to talk about Pakistan because it's the best country in the world. So why wouldn't I talk about Pakistan, you know? So what does it mean for Pakistan in terms of the opportunity? And how do we at Salesforce see that opportunity? So, you know, and to be completely honest, we probably haven't seen or understood enough. And I'm hoping my kind of trip out here will kind of be a bit of a trailhead for Salesforce in terms of kind of opening up a little bit more understanding about the market, the opportunity, and the amazing talent that there is in Pakistan, because I'm in total awe of it and awe of everyone I've met so far on my trip. You know, I just think the potential here is incredible. So what does that look like? Well, from a market, and this is my data, this is from Pasha, so the Pakistan government data about IT. You know, when I look at these numbers, I mean, yeah, there's some billions in there, and you know, and I think the fact that there's 12,000 plus IT companies, 25,000 IT graduates every year, that's pretty impressive. But actually, what this tells me is that there is so much more opportunity and potential. Okay, this is barely scratching the surface. Okay, Pakistan, I think, has got incredible potential. The talent, you know, the abilities of the individuals, but even more than that, it's that desire to learn, it's that desire to improve, okay, that hunger. And that, to me, kind of is the key, that passion, that enthusiasm to improve yourself, improve your skills, okay? So the potential, I think, is unparalleled. You know, Pakistan should be in the vanguard. It should be in the vanguard of the IT revolution, okay? You know, the youth in this country and the desire to learn, it's amazing, okay? It's amazing. So that slide, I don't think is a good slide. This tells me that there's so much more that can be done. And I know it can be tough. I know it can be challenging. There aren't always the opportunities. But I think you guys are the example, you know, the example. You know, like I've used that word trailblazers so many times, but you guys genuinely are. Yeah, you are the role models for the next generation, for the people coming up behind, for your peers as well, you know. So I think the opportunity in Pakistan is incredible, and there is so much more that can be done, and hopefully, inshallah, it will be done. So a little bit of a boring slide, but you know, I'm talking about the opportunity, but it's also about understanding what a CIO is asking for. So it's not just about, let me just go onto Trailhead, let me learn few new skills, hopefully, inshallah, I get an amazing job. it's also about trying to understand what are CIOs actually looking for? What are the skills that they need, and making sure that the skills that you develop and invest your time in actually meet what are those CIO priorities. So I've talked about a little bit of these already, about technology skills, about AI, understanding things like cloud infrastructure, the user experiences, cybersecurity obviously is really key, and data and analytics, but also those leadership skills and business strategy skills as well. It's about being more rounded than just having that core set, I'm a developer, having that more rounded set of skills as well. Okay, and that's really important. And those are the sort of things that CIOs are asking for. I also wanted to share a little bit about this is your team. This is the Salesforce Pakistan team, okay? And this is quite exciting because I think maybe a year ago, we wouldn't have anyone on this slide, okay? It would be a blank slide, okay? So I think this is kind of shows that we recognize at Salesforce that there is an opportunity. Okay, we are starting now a little bit slowly, unfortunately, maybe a little bit, later than we should have, but we are now starting to kind of understand that there is an amazing opportunity in Pakistan. So we're starting to put together an incredible team, okay, that are going to be focused on Pakistan. And the main man, Ayon Ali Siddiqui, is your Salesforce AE, your Salesforce country manager of Pakistan. So if you haven't already, please connect with him on LinkedIn as well. And he comes to Pakistan on a very regular basis. He's based out in Singapore. Inshallah, we'll get him out here, based out in Pakistan soon. I'm going to try and persuade him. Okay, he needs to be out here in Islamabad or Karachi. All right. But I think this is a really cool slide. It just shows that we are now starting to invest in the country, investing in the region as well. So the other thing I wanted to share as well was that it's not just a case of, me being here as well, me coming along. We have some people now, kind of employees focused on Pakistan. There is a incredibly exciting and, emerging ecosystem of partners and resellers. Some of those are here today as well, but it just shows that businesses are developing or been for a while as well that are focused on Salesforce, okay? A lot of these organizations do other technologies, but hopefully we'll get them just focused on Salesforce, when we can really maximize that opportunity. But I think that's really exciting. There's a developing community, a growing community of resellers, ISVs, and consulting partners as well. And as I said, I think Pakistan has got incredible potential as that offshore development, implementation capability and platform as well. Okay, and the sooner organizations, whether they're in the West or in Asia or Middle East, recognize that, I think there'll be way more opportunities for Pakistan, especially in terms of that offshore capability. Okay, it should be a market leader in that area. Okay. In addition to that, we did a bit of analysis in-house to actually understand what are the skills in Pakistan at the moment. And I think this is pretty exciting. There are over 1,800 certifications, which is an incredible 72% year-on-year growth in new certs. 689 people, engaging with Trailhead and getting certified for the very first time. And Ashrai Tech has got 200 graduates coming out. And that's 200 Salesforce graduates coming out. So that market, the industry is growing. And we've also got some incredible customers in Pakistan as well. Hopefully brands that you all know, like Cardi, Sapphire, Nadra as well, Julance, EPCL as well. So some, Pakistan-based organizations. It's not just overseas companies with subsidiaries and so on here as well. It's actually Pakistan origin businesses as well that are kind of moving on to Salesforce and the platform. And that to me is really exciting as well, because that will drive growth and that will drive opportunity as well. Okay. So just to kind of bring this to an end, we talked about the AI revolution, we talked about Trailhead, we talked about the opportunity in Pakistan. But what does that all mean in terms of careers? It doesn't just mean you have to be really kind of like into technology, you have to be a coder, developer, because not everyone wants to be a coder and developer. I'm not a coder and developer. I wouldn't know where to start writing code, okay? So it's not just about that. What the Salesforce ecosystem, the Salesforce platform and Trailhead offers is a whole range of different careers, okay? Everything from, being a developer, of course, an architect, an implementation consultant, or even an administrator as well. And we're seeing careers developing across the span in organizations, from sales, service, marketing, and IT as well. You know, a brief story I want to share is that we have a group in the UK called Super Mums. Now, Super Mums are really cool because that's made up of obviously women in the home, who have taken things like career breaks, maybe to, raise families, time out of work, and so on. And in many cases, they've never worked with technology at all. Okay, they've never used it in their jobs in any way, never studied it, but they're using Salesforce. This group, Super Moms, are using Salesforce to kind of skill up. They're becoming, administrators and so on, and they're now developing careers in technology because of Salesforce. And I think that's really exciting. In my own team back in London, I have some super mums in that team who a couple of years ago knew nothing about IT, and they're using that as the opportunity as well. And I think the fact that we've moved very much more to a virtual world, I think gives women an incredible opportunity as well. And we see huge growth and opportunity for women coming back into the workplace, or people, maybe women who've never worked before, really, who've kind of raised families, kind of devoted their time to a home life, to use Salesforce, Trailhead, and the platform to develop their skills and becoming things like Salesforce administrators, developers, consultants as well. So we think the opportunity in terms of developing careers spans the horizon from deep techies to administrators and everything in between. So it's an unparalleled opportunity as well. So a little bit more about Pakistan, where we see our kind of top clouds, where the industries are. So you might want to take a picture of this slide or look at it back, because this is the growth areas in Pakistan in terms of what we're seeing at Salesforce from a cloud perspective, from an industry perspective, and a strategy perspective as well. Okay. But my final slide, you'll be happy to know, because I'm probably going way too long, so I'll be dragged off any minute now, is your kind of call to action. Okay, so I've talked a lot, said a lot of stuff, but what does it all kind of mean? Well, I think number one, it's about signing up and joining, this community, Pakistan Dreaming, this community. If you're not already part of it, sign up, because like I said, I think this is the best community there is in the world. All right, out of all 2,000, Pakistan Dreaming is incredible. It's so exciting. Okay. And I've made a commitment to the team here that when I go back, we have, many employees back at Salesforce for Pakistan Heritage. We're going to get together and we're going to try and support this community more and do more with you guys as well. We think that's really exciting. Yeah. So definitely start your career, get onto Trailhead, join this community. There are thousands of user groups, and actually the community isn't just an amazing opportunity to learn. Also, it's also about networking as well. Networking here in Pakistan, but also globally. You'll meet people from all over the world, pretty much every country in the world through this community as well. So in terms of your networks, it is definitely worth investing time for. It's super exciting. Okay, so definitely do that as well. When you're on Trailhead, choose your learning path. If you're kind of new to technology, start with something simple. Like I said, it's really easy to get on Trailhead. It's really easy to learn. It's fun, interactive. It's gamified as well. So pick that learning community. Maybe start off with the admin skills and then step it up into developer, into architect. So you can really build over time. Okay, it's not about doing this in day one. This is a journey. Okay, it's definitely a journey. Get yourself certified. Okay, so get your first badge, your 1-star. Start from somewhere, but then you get onto that Ranger and get onto that All-Star as well. Okay, next time I'm here, you put your hands up as well, inshallah. Yeah, definitely. And then join us at Dreamforce. And that doesn't mean just joining us in Dreamforce in person. All of that's available online. There are literally hundreds of sessions online, so you can learn amazing new skills, understand more about the technology, understand how different industries, how they're taking advantage of that technology. That's an incredible learning platform. So go on to Salesforce Plus. There are over 72 hours of live broadcasts, over 100 episodes of amazing content as well. So all of this is sort of dedicated to your learning and kind of creating that path for you to all become trailblazers as well. Okay. And with that, thank you very much. Alhamdulillah. I'm very honored to be here. And so thank you. And back to Hamza, I think. Oh, no, Sana and Hamza.
Thank you so much, sir, for here. And also, can you still hear me? Okay. And thank you so much for saying a lot about Pakistan Dreamin'. You'll get your check today. All right.
Make it sterling though, yeah?
Okay. So here on Pakistan Driven, what we have started since last year that I mean, as a Pakistan Driven organizers, we have a huge responsibility to acknowledge people who are doing amazing work, and we have in the whole community we have seen that in the last couple of years many people are coming on, shining and helping out many people others getting on board with Salesforce, mentoring, being a community group leaders. They are striving and trying to get as hard as they can to teach others, and and we started this Excellence Awards since last year, and we had three Excellence Award winners last year, and this year we have three candidates who are amazing people who have been mentor. They are doing amazing work as a community group leaders, and also they are behind the stage. They are helping many people in the Salesforce ecosystem growing in Pakistan. So here we have. Can you turn the three slides? Is done from chart. Okay. I'm sorry, you have to run again.
All again, okay, here we go.
Come on stage already. Yeah.
We'll be
Take a
pressing
picture
you
if you haven't
afterwards.
already. There you
There
go.
we go.
So meet these Pakistan Excellence Award winners. Come on stage, guys. Come on stage. So we have Shams, Rimsha, and Teham as excellent award winners. They are community group leaders in Karachi and Jhang. Shams actually started a community group in Jhang and helped many people in Jhang to go get on board with Salesforce and also supporting their community there. Teham and Rimsha is on board as a community group leader last year and this year, and they're also bringing more speakers from different countries and places and making the community more closer and growing them. Thank you so much for all the work that you guys doing.
If you have a look, this is really cool. How do I get one of these? Very awesome.
You want to say something? You want to say something? Good.
Thank you so much to the organizers for this recognition. Really appreciate it, and thank you everyone who is joining us to celebrate. Really appreciate you all have my gratitude. Thank you so much.
Next one is Rimsha.
No, Tehan.
Okay, Teham. Okay, Teham.
Tehan.
So I just want to thank you, everyone, the community, the organizers. And I know this is a very long journey. I'm not going to stop here. I'll try to keep getting back to the community, giving back to the community. Thank you.
And Rimsha Amin.
Congratulations.
So I just wanted to say a thank you to everyone who always supported me, mentored me every time. So thank you so much.
Okay, all three of them together. Take a photo of all three.
You can learn more about them on the Pakistan Dreaming blog and also on the social media, what they have done and what their thoughts about the Pakistani community. So blog is already live and also on the social media as well. Awesome. So we are closing it for now, the keynote, and from 11 a.m. we're gonna have a different sessions running on a different rooms. So I hope that you guys already have the schedule in your hand from the brochures. Awesome. So look for your interested sessions and go ahead on your different rooms. Meanwhile, we are doing it we have we have a tea setup already built on the restaurant, so you can go there and get tea anytime the whole day. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Like I said, this is a highlight. It really is. It really is.